So what's your name? And tell us how you started this particular palm kernel business.
Okay. Mr. Bassi is my name.
Okay.
And my company running is AM Palm Oil. We started the business basically not here at where I'm living. This is my environment and this is my community. It was at Ibiono, Itu, Calabar. But we run the business in a large quantity because most time we load up to like 3-4 trucks in a week. Then at the point we have a lot of challenges. That is why we have to limit ourselves. We reduce ourselves to building a factory that we can produce the palm kernel and the palm oil on our own. Then if we can have good products from outside, we do buy from those who sell to us. But when the product is not good, because there are a lot of challenges in the product. One of the major challenges is that those who sell it in large quantity, and not even in large quantity, in little quantity, do mix shafts. Those shield, those shield, sometimes on crack. We have them in large quantity. Like for example, there's one of my buyer at Ibiono that gave me 32 bags. We bought 32 bags, and we have to extract up to 8 bags of shield.
8 bags?
Yes, 8 bags of shield. Yes, out of the 32. And this poses a lot of challenge. Now, long before now, when we're loaning to company, when companies see all this, they surcharge. And when they surcharge millions. So we decided that we are going to produce it ourselves. And with what we produce, we have at least plus minus. What we have now is almost shield-free. It's shield-free. We have 99% shield-free. So yes, what you have, you don't have a single shield inside. And this is exactly what we are producing. So you can see the ones we have in other warehouses. This is just what we extract from the factory. We still have other ones in our factory that we'll bring to the warehouse. So once we have a trailer load, we load. Like presently, we have a trailer load and we are ready to load. So that is exactly the nature of the business. We started little by little, but at a point we start losing in millions, and we decided we'll not be losing like that again. Let us produce the product ourselves. So producing the product ourselves, we have come to realize that people in themselves are the one, after producing like this, they mix the shafts so that
they do it
price,
intentionally.
yes, they mix the shafts so that their price can increase, their products can grow up, the amounts can increase, and you on the receiving and buying in, you'll be losing. So that is how it is.
This is a very complicated business. So no, from outside it looks easy, but
no, from outside, if you see the business, it might look as if it's a challenge-free business, but it is not challenge-free. Like maybe if you want, for example, you buy water wash, and that one they crack and they put in water, rinse, get the shield. You understand? That water wash now, if you keep it for a longer time to dry, the weight will cool down. And you too, you will losing. Probably you go to where you have a large customer that you have up to like 50, 100 bags. Now, mostly, I don't allow my people to back the product for us. My workers will go there. They will see the product, check it. If the product is okay, they can back it. If it is not okay, they'll call me. I'll tell them, don't. Or do manual tests, because we do manual tests.
Okay, there's a manual test.
Yes, we do manual tests. Like for example, if we have this, you put on a ground like this, you understand? You now look for shield. Like this one now, you see you don't have a single shield.
Yes.
Have you seen it? You now look for shield to try and bring out the shield. Now, out of this, if you have like what we are having now, you are having almost like up to like 10/1. So as it is now, all this what you have seen now is the main body.
Yes.
And companies say this is what they are buying. Now they are not buying shield. You understand?
Yes.
Now with this product now, a lot of companies that knows the price. You understand? This price cannot sell with the one that we have shield in it.
Yes.
And there must be a different price on this. So a lot of companies are rejecting a lot of companies to those who knows the value, because like what we have now, it is not water wash. There's no single water that goes into it, and the oil content in it is complete, nothing shaken it, because like that water wash, if you wash it, you have some oil on top of the water. What we are producing now is completely water free. There's no water free. There's no water inside. It's water free. It's shell free.
Okay. So now you mentioned something about water wash.
Yes.
And the one that is not water wash. Number one, what is the major difference between both of them? And two, how will somebody identify that this one is water wash and this one is not water wash?
Okay. The major difference is this. Like this one, you see, is oily. You see this one now.
Yes.
It's oily. The product is oily. There's oil flashing on it.
Yes.
Now, if it was to be water wash, you understand, you will not see all this oil. You understand? And now the difference between this one now is, once you crush this one now, it produces to you 100% of oil that you need to extract in this. And now if you crush water wash now, it will not give you the same amount of oil that this one will produce. So that is the difference.
Okay. So if since you have mentioned that there is water wash and the one that is not water wash, how do they now separate? Will they use a hand? How can you count this thing one?
Yes, you know, the machine we are using, our machine produces this.
Okay, there's a machine that can separate it.
Yes, our machine produces and separate this. That is why we don't wash it.
Okay.
Now, other people will not be able to go for the machines that we have to separate it and to pay the amount of workers that we have to be able to split this, so that we have 100 over 100 shell free.
Yes.
This is shell, completely shell free. You don't have shell in this.
Yes,
this
very
is
clear.
This is shell free. And if you walk down to this side now, what you have there is exactly what. So there is no difference between our product. It's shell free.
Yes.
You don't have a single shell in it. You understand? So companies that knows the value of oil rush for our products.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Not all companies, because there are companies that will call you, say, this is the price that I'm buying. You understand? We now tell you we are not selling at that price. That what we are producing, you will not have it outside.
Okay.
You'll never have what we are producing outside, because this part, and it is difficult for you to be able to extract the quantity you need from this source of product. Okay. So that is why the price should be different from the other ones, because like what you have now, you understand? If you go to this one now, you understand, it is not completely shell free.
Yes.
Now my people are coming to select this one now.
Yes.
And now this is the difference of what I told you. Now you see this one now, it's a bit water wash, and you see there are some shafts inside.
Yes.
Now if we go outside now, come outside. So this is part of the challenge. You see, this is the shaft my people have taken out from what we are buying from outside. This is exactly what they mix. You understand? You see this? They mix so that their own products will be high.
Yes.
And the amount will be high. This is exactly what they are still taking from the little one. This one now is not much. You understand? So this is the challenges. This is the challenge we are passing through.
Okay.
Ordinarily, it's just that my people make mistake in buying this. So when the mistake is done, they have to select it.
Yes.
You understand? So that we can now have 100 over 100 shell free of products.
Okay, now, if in your own words, do you think that instead of going through all this stress now, what of baby buying the palm kernel that they have not cracked already, then you have your machine to be cracking it by yourself, and your machine will select it so that they will stop mixing this thing for you?
Yes, I think we will see move down to our factory.
Okay.
So that you can equally see those machines, we are producing it.
Okay.
Yes, we are producing it in our factory. When we finish it from our factory, we now extract the products, we bring it down here. And that is when we will load.
What is the price difference between water wash palm kernel and one that is not, like 1 ton? What is the current price of like a ton now?
Okay,
wash and water wash?
a ton now, we have factory companies are sending their trucks. They are buying at 840 naira, 840,000 per ton. Now, those ones that are water wash is what they're buying. Now, this our price is slightly different from there. So our own companies who value us will buy our own a ton at 900,000. Yes. So you see the difference.
Yes,
It's just a
yes.
difference of about
40, 50,000.
50,000.
Yes.
To those who value us. You understand? Because we maintain our standard and will not be able to run the palm kernel or sell the palm kernel nuts that people are selling in the market.
Okay.
So it's really you find what we have here.
Okay.
It's on rare occasions. It's very rare you have what we have.
That's very lovely. Now we have mentioned something about in this palm kernel business. You mentioned something how the people that are supplying this palm kernel, they are not honest. In some other locations we have visited, they also mentioned that sometimes when you give them money to help you and go into these villages to get it, they run away. Can you tell us about your experience? Do you also have it here, or is it only for those people
No,
there?
it's not. I think this experience is almost all over.
Okay.
Like personally, a lot of my buyers, I'm planning to pick up a lot of them and charge them. Because yes, I want to charge a lot of them because if I tell you the millions are using after sending, one of the person is not even picking my calls today. As at today, one of them are not picking up calls. So that is a challenge. And most times, you see, a company will send their truck, load. They don't know what you are passing through before you can gather up to like 30 tons, 32 tons, 33 tons. So it's difficult. The business is dicey. It's difficult.
So it's very possible somebody will enter this business with, let's say, 100 million in 6 months. The money will finish.
I swear, not even up to 3 months.
The money will finish.
I swear, not even up to 3 months.
Not up to 3 months.
Not up to 3 months if you are not careful. Like personally, if I tell you, before I resort to what my own personal decision is to build a factory, to produce the nuts myself, you understand, and to be loading to company myself. Personally, I think I've lost over 30 million naira. I've lost over 30 million naira. Because companies, they will load to you. I said I've been loading 3-4 trucks in a week. When they load, you don't know shaft. And the shield is one part. So when they discharge it in the company, is that now that the show will start coming to be visible to people's eyes. And they will surcharge. They have to sit back and negotiate with you. Look, this is how we are going to do. This is how we are going to do. If you don't like, come and take your palm back.
And that is another expense.
You understand? That's another expenses. And most time, there's one of my customer at Ibiana that they return the product.
They return the whole
Yes, they return the product. And at that point, they said that remove those shafts. Since I didn't have time, they still have to sell it back to me. I load it to another company. They surcharge me millions.
Now, some people, most times when they see this kind of business, they'll say, this man, they make better profits. Especially our people where they're outside the country. They will start saying, I want to open this business. What is your advice to them? What do you think about their own?
No, the truth is, if you stay outside to open this business, your money will go.
Your money will go.
Your money will go. So the best ideal thing for this business is you want to enter into the business, you have to calm down yourself, study the business, understand the ethics of the business, because there are losses in the business. There are gains, there are losses. So if you stay outside and tell somebody to run for you, you lose. So where we are running the business now is closer to our house.
Okay.
To our environment. We are living around. So that whatever you are doing, because basically where I was running was far away from me. And most times in a week, in 2 weeks, in 4 days, 5 days, you will not be able to reach that place. So that is why if I was not sensitive enough, the money would have gone. I would have go back to the house. Everything would have gone. So you don't have to stay far away, give people money to manage this business. It's a very dicey business, very, very bad business. It's not a business that you just said somebody, oh yeah, go and manage for me, go and do. No. Your money will finish.
This palm kernel now, the way they kept it now, is it possible that after a while it will start spoiling? How do you manage it so that it will not spoil in your hand? Let's say you don't buy them already.
Okay, as it stands now, once you keep it outdoor, like we have ventilations now where we are now, no matter how long it stays, it will not spoil. Except when you have something we don't have that one here, except in the other warehouse. Sometimes you have what is like white. White powder on top of it.
Yes.
That white powder on top of it is the one that they wash.
Okay.
And because of that water that is in it, when it stays for a longer period of time, that powder will come. And most times they also to stay for a longer period of time, maybe like 5 days, 6 days, 1 week. The powder will come on top of it to show you that water have touched
Enter
this
this thing.
product. You understand now? This one now we are having now, no matter how long it may stay, you understand? You not have a single powder,
Yes.
white powder on top of it. It will always remain the way it is because it is from natural production. You understand? Now you produce it, it separate the shield from the main nut, and the main nut remain in itself without separating it through water wash, through washing it with water. You understand? Because a lot of people they use water to wash and be able to separate the shield from the main nut. And now because of that, that powder always come on top of it. So when the powder is not on top of it, as long as you may sin, you don't have
Will
problem.
just be okay
it
like
will
that.
just be okay.
What of those women that refuse to sell their palm kernel after they say they want to do storage? Do you think it's a good business? They will store the palm kernel and maybe around November, November, they'll start cracking. Would you advise for it or against it? Do you say, what do you think about it?
You see, since a lot of people have come into the business, you understand, and they know the timing, the timing they can make interest and profit. So a lot of them choose to. You may get somebody say, no, the price has gone down. You understand? I'm not cracking it down. So the price is down. So let me wait until when the price is up, I will start cracking it. So most time, you see, you cannot do because it's a personal decision. It's based on how much they have to go see venture into the business. But to those who have little, who wants to manage the situation, manage until when the product arises, goes up. You understand? Basically, to those the people have money and make storage and keep for the time when the price will increase, and they have to crack it. Well, you don't have any option. You still have to buy with them, from them with the same high price or the price of the day. So that is how the thing works. The other one, you cannot tell them don't do it. You understand? It's their money. They say they store it. They still have other money to run it. You understand? They have money to run it. So if they store it, maybe like $100, $200 or $150. You understand? When the price increases, they make profit.
This bag you're talking, what's the size of the bag
Okay,
talking about? Is
we
it
have
kg?
like we have like 100 kg, and then this is 100 kg,
Okay,
and this one is the one we use to put the main nut to the company. And now this one now we have the one they used to buy the palm kernel with nut. You understand? The one we have not cracked yet. We don't crack that one yet, so we use this one.
Okay.
And this one now is very costly.
Really?
It's very costly, and people went into the market so that why they make this thing to be costly is those who mix the shield.
Okay.
After production like this, they mix shield. They are the ones that made this thing to be very costly. And to we now, without selling this nut at a higher price, you're not making.
You're not making.
You're not making. So
Okay.
that is the situation. You're not making.
Okay, now final question so that we end this part of the interview. For someone that after looking at this thing be like, this oga, I like what thing they do, I go on do them. Number one thing we say, do you think that anybody can just come inside and start doing this thing? That's number one.
Okay.
Number two is that for someone that finally say, okay, I want to do it, how much should the person even have before even start thinking of coming to do this kind of thing?
I think somebody should not just look at the business say I want to do it. That is the advice. Don't just look at the business as very simple and you think I want to do it. It is not easy. It is not simple. Then secondly, at least manageable. If you can start with like 10, 15 million naira, at least that one reasonable can take you to a degree, a particular place.
Okay, can you fill up a truck?
No. If you fill up a truck, you take up to like 20 something million before you fill up a truck. You understand?
Yeah.
You know the product before now. Last year, and last year about this time, we bought this product like 400 naira, 450 naira, 480. It wasn't this high. You understand? So today we are having it at almost 800 and something naira.
It has doubled.
Yes, yeah, it has almost doubled. You understand? Because as we are talking now, the product is very scarce.
Okay.
We don't even, yes, it's very scarce. We don't even have the product. We don't even have the product. So like what I'm having in the factory now, you understand, is what my money is outside so that they can, without doing like that, they cannot have the product. You understand? And it's now, it has even not taken up to 3 weeks, 1 month. Some of your customers doesn't even try to bring one. You understand? The product is very scarce. It's scarce.
Wonderful.
It's very scarce.
So we are now at the factory. He's now going to explain to us the production process, how they are separating it. So, sir, explain to us how you used to separate it.
Okay, this is how the thing works. You see, this is a machine we are using. Once the shell is put here, and you have the separator here, once it comes down here, though a little bit shielded, what you have now is almost 90%. 90% shield free. So you use my workers now, and with what we are having inside the bag now, see this one now, is free from shield.
Okay.
So the little one that is inside, they will now separate it like what they are doing over there. Those workers over there, they will separate the little shield that remains in it.
Okay.
And now we'll not be washing it. Okay. We don't need to wash it. Rather, when you wash it, like I told you from the first onset, when you wash it, they limit the oil content. And now, that oil content will now resurface on the surface of the water. Okay. And now when we have this one that we are separating now, this one is free from chill now. There's no chill in it. You now see the oil content in it. And like what you are saying, you see the thing is shining. Yes. What you are having now is shining. It's shining. It's shining. Yes. Because you don't have water on it. Yes. There's no water in it. Yes. The thing have to shine. And when you mill it, that will extract the normal oil content that you need in it.
This machine now, like what quantity can it crush and separate in a day? What is the capacity?
Okay, now with this one now is very low. Okay. It's very low in production. That is why we have acquired another machine. We have acquired another machine. This other machine now. This other one now will be able to give us at least 1 ton per hour.
At least 1 ton per hour.
Yes, at least 1 ton per hour. And that's why we now go on this one. The other one now is just drilling our diesel. Okay. Because the machine is very slow in production. And that one can give you at least maybe like 100 kilos of production in a day, and which is too slow. So this one plus minus in a day, we should have at least 1 to 2 tons of production in a day. Okay. And by the time it produces like that, like what we are having there, you will not have those nuts. You will not have those nuts for a longer period of time. Yes. And we still have our nuts over there. So we will not have that nut for a longer period of time. Okay. So we hope to test run the machine either today or tomorrow so that we can start using it.
This palm kernel, is it difficult for you to source it? The one that have not been cracked. How easy is it to source it?
To crush it?
No, to get it. Like between getting this one and the one that have already break, which one is better?
Both of them is difficult. This business, you know, a lot of people now have gone into the business. So both of them is difficult. Like as I told you at the warehouse, if you want to produce what we are producing now, you understand? You will not have it in large quantity, because those who produce what we are producing and then mix the shield in it increases the price. Yes. And now when you go based on what the limit to what you can do, and then people tell you, look, this person has bought 15,000, 16,000. Why you are even looking for the one at 13,000? So that you can extract a limit amount of percentage or profit in it. You understand? They will not like to sell for you. Okay. So we would rather go to buy at the amount or the price they are buying. And then when we finish producing it, we will now tell companies, look, this is our price.
So you are not the one going to fix your price for companies.
They are the one
you cannot buy this.
Yes, yeah. We are the one that fix our own price. Company can go and buy what they have in the market. Yes. What we are having, we fix our own price. We detect our price. This is what will be good for us. You understand? If you don't like it, leave it. You understand? We now look for companies who can buy it at our own price.
But on average, based on this type of palm kernel you are doing here, the way you are taking your time, we have said you have machines, you are doing the correct thing. How easy is it to get customers? Or is it after doing it sometimes, in the end, they will now come and force you again?
Now, you know, there are customers that knows the value of what we are producing. You understand? So basically, like that our friend at the Nugude, I was supposed to supply him, but his price did not go. Okay. So I've gotten other offer that is better than his own. Okay. So I just have to drop him. You understand? And then go for a better offer. Because you cannot be losing on what we are producing.
Yes.
And it is rare that you have what we are producing at this factory or within the environment.
Okay.
It is rare you don't have such production. If people have this, they have to mix the shield up to like 50, 100 bucks. They mix the shield, yes. They mix it with shield so that they can make profit.
That is a high degree of wickedness.
Yes.
Like I didn't know that the wickedness in this thing is this high.
No, it's high. The business is, yeah. Like I told you, it's very difficult business. It's a very bad business because you stand in months to lose millions.
When you take this thing now to the factories now, and you mentioned surcharge, how do they surcharge? How do they do it?
You see, some companies have their percentage of their share content. Like some companies tell you my share content should be 10%. Some tell you it will be 15%. But when it's higher than the accepted standard that they have told you already, they will surcharge. Like, for example, if some companies that said their standard of shield is 10%, if you supply them 12% shield content, they will surcharge you. They will take your money after calculating what you have supplied. Like, for example, you supply them 30 tons. 30 tons is about 30,000 kilo. Now they will have to calculate from the 30,000 kilo, bring down the 2% that is on top, and charge you.
Now I understand.
Based on that.
Okay.
Based on that.
Yes.
Like companies that said my share content is 15%. Now you are supplying them 33 tons. You understand? 33 tons is 330,000 kilos. Now they will now bring down the 330,000 kilos. Look, your share content is either 5% or 2% or 3%. They surcharge you based on the average amount they pay.
You can actually take goods to those people and lose money while coming back.
Yes, of course. Of course, you lose. We lose in millions. Like they surcharge one of my truck up to about 3.7 million. One truck. Just one truck about 34 tons. Yes, they surcharge up to 3.7 million now.
Wonderful.
Yes, because that one now, the customer that supplied me was sheer wicked. Was extremely wicked. Because even from the photos they send from the company to me, I even pity them.
You pity them.
Yes, I pity them. So on that note, we decided to get this facility, fix these machines, so that we can produce it and back it. When we produce it, we now know 100% to the company. You understand? We don't have.
Okay, final question so that we leave this area. As a manager, you are the owner of this place. There is one important aspect of running a business: managing human beings, employing them, everything. How do we ensure that your workers are doing the right thing and they don't start trying to play fast one on you?
Yes, I think I fix camera over there. You look there, you see a camera over there. Yes. So wherever I am, I have to monitor what is happening so that the standard remains. We don't want to lose our standard. We maintain our standard. Okay. So I monitor them wherever I am.
What is your advice for youth that are just at home, walking up and down about coming into agriculture? What is your advice to them?
I will rather advise starting little by little. Little by little. Even if you have like 50,000, 100,000 and start buying 20 kilo, 30 kilo and supplying. If you are honest in doing that, in supplying that, we do give people money. We can give you money, bring it and supply us. And when we say that we are honest person, except when we know that we are trying to play on the business or trying to bring in tricks in the business, we now say no, that is not what we need. So we have left a lot of people behind. We can only work with those who are sincere and honest.
The place where people source from, is it only from Akwa Ibom area here? What is the range where you people can give people money to bring palm kernel?
No, we move to, as I said, we go to River State, we go to Cross River State, we go to Abia State.
Abia State bring palm kernel here?
Yes, we do. That is the essence you have grown. Because if you say only within here, you may not have what you have, what you need. You may not have exactly what you need. So we go neighboring states to look for the palm kernel. Okay.
That's beautiful. All right. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.